Hey, Aphasia. No, 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 no. We have been consistent, my friend. Can't blame me if you don't know how the Twitch thingy works. That's not my fault. Oh, now you get it to work. Well, see, now you're gonna be there for the big prizes. I know you weren't. I'm just giving you a hard time. If I don't give people a hard time, they think something's wrong with me. Just ask Sea Chicken and Reds. And show. So what they say on the appeal, Sea Chicken, did you get the same thing I got? Usually when somebody comes in with the T word, usually the appeal didn't go that well. And the appeals never do. Well, you have to thank Lola for that one. You have to thank my Wonder Woman.
So you found dinner?
Yes.
Did you free up enough space for me?
Huh?
Did you free up enough space?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do it after the show tonight.
All right. And will you download it for me?
It's going to take a while, I do know that, because everybody's downloading it.
All right. That's fine. Just, you can get that. Are you surprised I have my connections?
You heard nothing from them. They should have sent you an email to whatever your primary address was. Yeah, because I forgot. It was like as soon as I got home, it was like nerdy, and then I had to prep.
Okay.
Good Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys are all well out there. That is right. We are back on our Wednesday evening broadcast. We are the Absent-Minded Professor on Wednesday nights.
With the full belly?
No, it's Absent-Minded Professor on Wednesdays. Buddy Love on Saturdays.
Buddy love?
Buddy Love. But I hope everybody is doing well out there. Hope everybody's having a good week. Got a couple things we got to let you guys know about for the next week and a half. Or Yeah, week and a half.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, just to warn you guys, next Wednesday I will not be on. Next Saturday I will not be on. I have stuff I have to take care of.
Saturday after next.
Saturday after next I may be back there.
Oh, doing special streaming?
No, because it's Tuesday to Tuesday.
Well, there's a Saturday in there.
No, not this Saturday. Next Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday after next, because...
Yeah, that's what I said. Next Wednesday, the following Saturday.
You didn't say that. You said next Saturday.
She's trying to confuse me, folks.
No, I'm trying to get it straight.
She's trying to get it straight. Now, see, Bubbles is going to be happy because she got the code for Battlefront 2. So guess who's going to be using my PlayStation? So you guys want to catch somebody from the Wits studio, you will be able to watch Bubbles playing. I got to show her how to share broadcasts so you guys can see her participating.
The beta, yeah.
In the beta. Oh, that's right, it's beta. You're not allowed to.
It's early beta, yeah.
You're not allowed to. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it's early beta. I got it before regular beta.
Yes, next week I will be here this Saturday. And then the Wednesday and Saturday after that, I will be away from the studios. So, unfortunately,
or fortunately for you.
or fortunately, depending on how you look at it, you guys have to go without me for a week. I'm sorry, it's just the way the schedule fell. It's just one of those things that I had to do. I had to do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, like I said, so if you guys want to book Bubbles starting tomorrow, pretty much, other than Saturday, she will be playing Battlefront 2, the early beta. So if you guys want to come in here and shoot her, feel free. Be my guest. It will liven the place up for a little bit, as you can hear from her giggling. I'm not sure, because you got Enema Scream, Angela Law's giggles.
Who's cackle?
That's Angela Law's giggles.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of who else I was going to throw in there. Ginger's accent. I swear Dr. Jekyll just took all the ladies off of PlayStation, threw them in the cloner together, and came out with The Fly. That's what I figured. That's what I figured. But ladies and gentlemen, the reason we are back on YouTube is because I do want to spread out a little.
Go to Twitch. Go to
yes,
Twitch.
you may want to do that as well, Dr. Jekyll.
What?
Is you guys can see on the sign. When you feel like quitting, think about why you started.
I gotta check the stream, the comments now.
They actually haven't said much about that. And up until last Saturday,
Yes.
I gave serious thought just to saying to YouTube. I seriously did. But, all right, turn that down.
I'm turning it down. I thought
Thank
I turned
you.
it down.
But we still seem to have problems getting people to coming into the Saturday show. It's kind of rough. Last week or previous Saturday, we only had like 4 people show up. And then last week we were at 7, I believe. So I got to find some way to remind you guys here that the big shows are going to be on Saturdays. Now, for those of you that weren't with us on Saturdays, this is one reason I did decide to come back to YouTube tonight in particular. We're changing up how we're giving things out. Basically, the Wednesday night shows will be all small prizes. And the small prizes are as good. The Saturday shows will, not counting the vault. Not counting the vault. The Saturday shows are going to include the smalls, the vault, the larges. Pretty much everything will be available on the Saturday shows. And again, the reason is I want to drive everybody to the Twitch shows. Nope, Countdown. Countdown will be limited to Wednesdays only when I do Countdown. Well, that's on them, Sea Chicken. Like I said, the people that do show up on Saturdays are going to be the ones that have the shot at the big stuff. There you go. All the smalls will go out on Wednesday, and that's the reason I decided to go with the big stuff on Thursday or on Saturdays. DMK was because I got to compete with football. I got to compete with this. I got to compete with that. About the only thing I don't have to compete with are a lot of other streamers Saturday nights. And I looked at it like I can compete better against TV college football than anything. So again, Wednesday nights we're going to still continue to do on YouTube. Wednesday nights are going to be the absent-minded professor night. And Wednesday nights are going to be limited to the smalls.
That were picked out with love.
That were picked out with love. And like I said, the smalls are sometimes as good as the bigs sometimes.
And the bigs were just, it's big enough.
You're not helping. That's it. You guys have my permission to shoot her, cut her with a lightsaber, blow her up, step on her with an at walker. I don't care. You guys have my permission to do that now. Yes, Saturdays will all be on Twitch. There will be no YouTube Saturdays.
It's a YouTube free zone.
It's a YouTube free zone. Where did I get the display case? I actually got that at my flea market. And I kind of need... I need more, because I got like 15 pops sitting over here that I can't fit in there. So I got to actually...
Once you pop, you can't stop.
Yeah, once you start, you can't stop. But, hey, I'm doing good. I picked one, and that's my target. Anything else is a bonus. Because I've already decided when I want my next one.
Yeah.
Is Speedy Gonzalez.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Speedy Gonzalez one.
Yeah. And all my pops are still in the
And all
box.
hers are still in the box.
Yeah.
She refuses to open any of them. She refuses to open any of them. I even threatened to do that to her, and she's like, hands off. Ow, that hurts. Damn it. That hurt. I popped the vein harder than I thought I was going to.
Well, you were really imitating me.
Yes, I was. Child abuse.
You're not 2.5.
Again, guys, please make sure you check out. I'm going to do this before I forget. Make sure you check out Dr. Jekyll tomorrow. It is the only skeleton scripted show. Oh, that's true. You can't see him over there. I have to figure out what to do about that. Tomorrow, Dr. Jekyll is basically doing his only ever skeleton scripted show at any time. See, now Moneymaker's streaming on a Wednesday. So you guys got to make sure you catch it. Speaking of which, Dr. Jekyll, I'm going to try to set up the Skype if you are still up after the show tonight. I'm going to try, so we'll see. Skillet show.
Skillet show?
Did I say skillet? No, I said skeleton. It's Halloween. We got to use the Halloween terms, which I did not actually set up any Halloween stuff except maybe the prize. So,
yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
It is October.
It is October, and I forgot to set up one. I always try to add one item per episode. So I'll probably have to add 2 on Saturday. Pardon me. All right. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I know you guys are waiting for me to stop talking and give you guys a chance to win something.
Yeah, your belly snack's full, huh?
Huh?
Did you eat?
Yeah, I already ate. It's just this shirt's oversized, so it hangs loose.
Yeah, we had locally sourced chicken tonight.
Yep. Dun, 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 dun. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time
All prepared by me.
For our 4-letter word, and which we're going to show you guys is 4-letter words that run across the board. We're going to remove 1 letter from each word, and the hidden letters run right down the center of the screen and make up another 4-letter word. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the 4-letter word that we are looking for tonight. So, with that,
I could tell your dog was here.
how's that?
Right at the entrance back there.
You made a mess? That's because somebody didn't close the door when they left this morning. It was open when I got home.
I was here till 4.
Well then, because it was open. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for this 4-letter word that goes right down the middle. And I almost forgot. Turn Nightbot on. So if you get the word in before Nightbot's on, you're kind of out of luck, folks, because Nightbot is our official timekeeper for that.
Don't guess yet.
Alright, we need to do one more thing. Make sure Nightbot is running. There we go. Alright, so we do know.
Ow.
We did a lot of them last week. You forget, Yoda, I could change the words up. You do forget that. I can change the words up. The exact same puzzle, and it's a different answer. In fact, I will tell you right now, I guarantee you this was a different word because I actually deleted the one I actually copied this puzzle from. See, that's how I know it was a different word. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for 4-letter word. Word that goes, each letter completes a word that goes across.
4.
And those 4 letters make one word that goes right down the middle. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the 4-letter word that we are looking for in your answer.
So if the word was foul, F-O-W-L,
you'd have 4 moth wands bill. That's one of the good things about this puzzle board, is if I find a really good one that nobody gets, I keep it.
Oh no!
And then I just change the 4-letter word right down the middle. But ladies and gentlemen, for those 2,600,000 of you that are here, welcome to Wits. We are the one, the only live interactive game show, live from PlayStation, and every Wednesday we are live from YouTube for now. Like I said, until we can get everybody to realize they need to come across
To Twitch.
to the other streaming service. Yeah, I try not to say them when I'm on one or the other. I will push them that way.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, there was something I did forget to change, and I can't do it while the show's running. Damn it!
No.
I did forget to change one thing, because I do have to remember to fix this down at the bottom. That I do have to change up, because it's actually going to include the Twitch name. The problem is like I need more word space, and it doesn't marquee across like I would like. So whatever you fit in there is it.
Yeah.
Speaking of fitting things in.
Fit your letters in.
Yeah, fit your letters in, but that's beside the point. Sony, Why did you have to make things more messy? That's all I'm gonna ask.
How do they make things more messy?
If you have to go up and watch on the TV, the channel, there are now 3 silly buttons at the bottom. There's the interact button. There's the unsubscribe button. And then there's another button. I can't remember what the other button, the third one is now. But
I
there.
don't see it.
Are you watching the Playroom on your phone?
Yeah. Oh, not the Playroom.
Oh, that's right. You can't see the Playroom.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'll give them credit. They tried. The problem is, Sony, 99.999% of us already know what the functions are.
Not me.
Okay? So when I log in and I get you the 40 or 50 information screens on what's going to happen when I hit the share gameplay button, I don't need that many screens of description. Just do the share and I'll figure it out. Or if you guys have gone into your friends list lately, you can now customize your friends lists.
Ooh, I can have you as a friend but not have you as a friend?
No, it's basically you set it up as friend lists and groups.
Ah, okay.
Okay? The problem is, I started that today right before I was watching Nerdy because he was running a little late. And all right, so I went in and I picked about 6 people, put them in my nerd list, and I put a couple more in my players list because they're people that really only show up to play the games. And I went back to go do the nerd list, and the damn thing default, or I went to go back to the players list, the damn thing defaulted into the nerd list. Not the total list, not the short list that I had last done, but the first list I had created. So I back out. It puts me in the primary list. Not only does it still leave everybody in the primary list, it leaves everybody checkmarked. Or no, it turned off all my check marks. So I went in there and I basically flipped it because I'm like, uh-oh. I go back into the nerd list. It actually removed one of the people from my list because I re-checklisted it. It's like, it was a great idea, but the implementation kind of stunk. It really did. Either when I go onto the friends list, I either want to see friends list only or a list of my custom lists. That's the only 2 things I want to see. And like I said, it's not bad. It really looks sloppy to me. No, I think you're right. You were actually still in there, Angela. Because it was somebody I couldn't remember if they were on the Nerd Circle list. And so they were the one I was kind of like, well, I'll leave them on there for now. And then I went back and looked at them because I've still got another project I am still working on. I haven't even had time to go into the PS Store yet, bros. Like I said, I logged in and the damn thing basically has signed me out of PlayStation Network, which was fine. So I go to sign in and it's like, well, do this, do this, do this, do this. Make sure you don't do this and don't share your password. Duh! Do I really need somebody to tell me not to share my password?
Well, there are people that do.
I know there are people that do. Now, I will say this. There is one thing I did like that they did change. I think close friend requests no longer give real names. And that was the one thing where there was one day where I wasn't paying attention. I had like friend request, friend request, friend request, friend request. And one of them was a close friend request. And all I saw was friend requests. I'm going down the list and I'm accepting all those friend requests. And the next thing I know is I got a troll that's using my real name as theirs. And no, they did not get to me. They tried to get to me, but they failed miserably. and it took me a while to realize where they got that from. So it was one of those cases where it was one of those, that was one of those good fixes. And like I said, I haven't gone through everything yet, so I know there's more that I still have to. And like I said, after tonight's show, I actually have to go delete something off my PlayStation so I can make room for her Battlefront. Go away.
Aw, that's my tushy.
No, not on air. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for the 40. There we go. You caught that one, Dr. Jekyll, before I did. She sidetracked me. So everybody, please make sure you send Douche Duck, aka Sea Chicken, aka Tuna, aka Charlie, all the Tool songs you can think of. We're going to make him very, very, very happy person. I'll be honest, I thought you could already do music files. I thought they had to be in the right format, but I thought you could do music files. No, I'll take that back. It was voice recordings, and I did that to somebody one day. I did nothing but a voice recording with nothing but music, and I can't remember who I had sent that to. Prison sex. Few too many letters, Angela. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for this magical 4-letter word. Each letter that goes across there are days when that's the reason why I'm the PG-13. I knew what it was. That one I knew what it was. So again, tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we will be basically doing the 4-letter word, a list. I'll probably do one of those quick 5-minute games for no prizes and a second list. So that's basically how the Wednesday night shows are going to typically work out. Although on Wednesdays, the last list may become countdown games. It just all depends. Wait, what did I miss? I must have missed one. See, Chicken thought he was the only one. Okay, what did I miss? I've been reading the comments. I just haven't been, because I don't repeat all the words. Hey, Jeff, how are we doing, my friend? What is good? Senor God of Biscuits and all of his buttery goodness. Well, like I said, so again, just to warn you guys, we will be on Saturday, but next week we are not going to be running Wednesday show for certain, and very likely not be running a Saturday show. So next week will be, I may get on at some point for a stream, but I'm not going to guarantee anything in that regard. It is one of those things where the schedule just kind of has me really busy next week. Plus, I want to hear somebody scream. And no, that is not referring to you, Dr. Jekyll. If he was here, he would know what I am referring to. But he is not here. So we are down to about 2 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 2 minutes for somebody to try to get this 4-letter word. And I am hoping because I just noticed something that I may have changed, and I may not have changed the right thing. And if it happens, then I got to go back and I got to go looking through all the comments, which will be a nightmare. Or I can blame Nightbot, because Nightbot would be wrong. Jeff feels like inspiring. Well, turn the air conditioner on and you won't inspire so much. Oh wait, that's perspire. Never mind. But yeah, so what else did we have? I always blame Nightbot. I always do. So yeah, I got to cram a lot of work into the next 2 days for sure, which is going to be fun in itself. Wow. Okay, the YouTube chat is like way behind at the moment. The YouTube chat is way behind. Tramish, we do not give any hints on the 4-letter word. Is basically because there are only a limited set of combinations that can actually work. So the 4-letter word does not get any hints. And we have hit the all zeros, ladies and gentlemen. Means that the 4-letter word has won. And Yoda, you might get mad at me. I lied. And I lied intentionally. The 4-letter word of the day was lack. L-A-C-K. And I think this might have been one of the ones on Twitch from about 3 weeks ago. This might have been the one that I had reused from Twitch about 3 weeks ago. And I said I could have changed the word. I didn't say I necessarily changed the word. But that is one reason for me to try to get you guys to pay attention to both. Oh, there was. I saw back, sack, tack, lock. What else did I see? Lack. I saw tack, back, sack. I saw a few that were close. But close does not count for the 4-letter word. Close does not count for the 4-letter word. No, I will be honest with you. No. I used one that was similar to this earlier, but I don't think this was the same word. I think it was similar, but I don't think it was actually the same word. I can't remember what I did because I am pretty sure I know I changed this one at the bottom. I know I changed the one at the bottom. Hello, Public Access 66. So, are we going to get to see Sister Barbara soon? Or is Spaceman Steve coming back anytime soon? I'm just curious. Now, because we have used it, I actually delete it. Actually, see, that's how I know I didn't use it, is because I delete it before I resave them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, bear with me 1 minute while we go get the list open. Lazy is good at well, see, lazy would be a very, very boring show. If you did a lazy show, the show would just be yeah. Alright. Although I don't know, with some viewers, they might actually like that. All right, bear with me, folks. Chris, I do not appreciate those kind of comments on here. I will tolerate a lot of stuff. There are certain things I will not accept. Well, see, like I said, I that's why I don't ban people. I will basically put them in timeout. Yeah, I do, Flea. I got a few that are on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time to get things started. Alexa, set 35-minute timer.
35 minutes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for list number 1 tonight. For list number 1, we are looking for school phrases. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word school in them. No, you're the laziest. We gotta get it right, Angela Law. All right, let's see what we have. We have aphasia with number 7, the school bus. Let's see. Who did I miss? Because I saw a couple of them in there. Hold on. Schoolyard is not one of them. DMK with Schoolhouse Rock. Let's see how many of you young kids remember that. I'm gonna have to do this the other way. Bear with me. I hate doing it this way, but I don't have a choice because the answers are flying in faster than I can keep up. All right, let's see. To school for school, no. Schoolmates, back to school, schoolhouse, to school. After school special, no, not what we are looking for. School's out for summer, I like that one, but not what we are looking for. School of fish, no. School is for fools. Old school, come on. There we go. And all right, Red, have yourself a good one if you are running away for the night. So again, we are looking for words and phrases that contain the word school in it. And again, you have to remember that everything that comes before, after, or surrounds it is a complete word. It is a complete word. So schooled, for instance, won't work because it is just ed. And I don't count ed as an actual word. Now, if it was school, schooled it, that's edit, which does work. Oh, show taking the School of Hard Knocks. The School of Hard Knocks, definitely on our list. Wow. Let me make sure. Yep, show beat you to it, maiden. I had to double check. Back to school, no. Homeschool, no. School charter, not there. I like that one, but That one might have been a good one to sneak in. That one might have been a good one to sneak in. But ladies and gentlemen, for those of you that have just joined us, welcome to List Wits. We are the one, the only live interactive game show. Dr. Jekyll tried not to think of anything about school. We are here every Wednesday right now on YouTube. We are running on every Saturday on Twitch. And again, please remember that the Wednesday night episodes are pretty much our small prizes. Our Saturday night episodes are pretty much everything in the prize pile is available. That's the easiest way to look at it. The Wednesday show, about half of it's available. The Saturday show, everything is available. All right, let's see. I want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. I don't think I have, but let's make sure. Not found. Not found. And not found. Those were the three I was worried about I missed. School sports. No. Ah, damn it. Give me a minute, guys, as I recover the bloody web page. YouTube and Edge do not go well together. Yoda with number 5 off the board. The school mascot. The school mascot was definitely going to be on there. No Dana, only Jules. Alright, and let's do this so I can pop out the chat. This way I know. If I hang the system, I only have one window that's hung. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for school phrases. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word school. And I am surprised. I am surprised that we have only had 4 items come off. Oh, let's see. Fallen giving me the school reunion. The school reunion, one of our items. Fatality! Hope you are healing up, my friend. Let's see. After school activities, school building. You got schooled. High school alumni. No. School board. Sunday school. Angela. Just taking number 4 off the list. Sunday school on our list. See, all I gotta do is say you guys are disappointing me, and all of a sudden we get 2 of them like back to back to back to back to back. Every how many? There'll be a lot of back to backs. So again, we do not give any hints on this because I goofed and erased the timer, so we're depending on Alexa for the timers on this one. Alexa, time remaining.
You have 1 timer, a 35-minute timer with about 27 minutes left.
There we go. So we have about 27 minutes left on this list, ladies and gentlemen. And we try to use as much of that time as we can. Otherwise, that means I have to put together more lists and put a whole bunch of stuff, other show stuff together. And do you know how hard that is to do on the fly? Ah, that's the one I was trying to think of, lazy. For some reason, I couldn't remember the Ernest movie that had the school title in it. That was the one I kept trying and trying to remember. And I just kept drawing a blank. Bear with me 1 minute, Marvin. But yeah, you're right, bros. I do have to move that picture. I do have to move that picture. Problem is, I like keeping the one prize on the screen. So if I put the picture up there, I'm going to lose the prize slot. Let me think. Let me think a minute. All right, because we can move this out of the way for now. Hey, Nerdy, what's good, my friend? Let's see if we can make this work without blocking the screen. That's not too bad. Like I said, I'll just have to figure out how to get the prize to appear better. Doesn't quite work like I was hoping. But I think it'll do for now. Oh, Speed Demon with number 9. The school uniform. And speaking of new people that have just dropped in, if anybody has seen First Liners, I still need your mailing address. Let me make sure I haven't missed anybody. Nope, okay. Yeah, that actually came from Fallen, Nerdy. That one actually came from Fallen. He even signed it somewhere on there. See, I was too much of a geek. I didn't do skip day. I did not do skip day. But yeah, I thought Angela, when you did the Catholic schoolgirl out, whatever you had said, I'm like, okay, she's got to go with school uniform next, and you went off on a completely different tangent. V-Dub, Price is Right is like so far on my back burner at the moment that it may never get done. Because somebody else asked me to do the Singing Bee, and that one has been on my back burner forever. I've had people ask me about doing the Price is Right, and the problem is the Price is Right is a lot of mini games. So that one so far I haven't had anything worked in my head for that one. Like I said, I spent so much time getting Bob's Full House done that I actually finally got around to starting to rework on the nerd table. Speaking of which, Nerd, if you hang around after this list, I'm going to show you what it's sort of looking like at the moment. But the only thing I haven't figured out how to do yet is get the graphics into it that I want into it. But it is making progress. I actually finally got it where I don't actually have to make 106 shapes on the board. I just have one file with everything in it. So yeah, that's one project I have not forgotten about. It's just one that just kept sliding back for actually getting certain other games made. It got held up when I started working on Secret Fortune. Then it got held up when I started working on Bob's Full House. And I don't think I have anything new that I'm working on right at the moment. Nope, Cruit, school mascot already came off. Yoda got that one. Ow. And I just put my staff in the wrong spot. So yeah, I got to work on getting the graphics to come across on the nerd table. Plus, I think I ended up misplacing some names somewhere. I think I ended up Oh, Yoda! You got the key part of it. You got the key part of it. Beauty school. Even though you put beauty school dropout, nobody had put beauty school previously. So beauty school counts. So we are down to 2. Let me go check. And nope, neither of the other 2 have come across yet. Had to check and see just to make sure. But it's not summer no more. It's fall, so it's like, it's one reason I've been leaving the house like at 7 o'clock to make sure I get to the office before the school buses show up. It didn't show up, chicken, I promise. But I will go back and double check. School's out for fall. Careful, I might hear you scream instead of what I'm expecting to hear tomorrow. Will somebody please block the troll, time out the troll. Just put him on timeout because they get bored after 5 minutes. Let's see, year-round school, homeschool, law school, school run, no, none of which what are we looking for? And again, I don't have a timer, so I'm kind of guessing on what the timer is left on this. Yoda keeps throwing them extra words in there she doesn't need. She keeps throwing those extra words that she does not need. Obedience school. All right, I was going to go check Sea Chicken's claim about beauty school, so bear with me. Oh crap, I may have lost it because the web page froze. Ah, see, the web page did it again. When the web page recovers, I kind of lose a bunch of the chat. It's one reason I really need to quit using Edge and going back to Firefox. I really need to quit using Edge because it loses my chat on a freeze. Alright, so Yoda's going to hand over that one to Sea Chicken. Alright, I will take you guys' word for it. Yeah, see, my chat's kind of hosed in. So yeah, it's one of those I'll probably have to go back to using Firefox. Because at least I know with Firefox, the chat doesn't cause the window to freeze up and crash. So, see, it did it again. Good grief. Alright, come on, chat. Behave. So yeah, it looks like I have to go back to Firefox after this episode, because going back and searching comments is hard. This is why I do not make fun of Dr. Jekyll and Nerdy and a few others when they don't see comments, because I know that stuff flies by so fast it's going to get missed. Although I like to tease them, I tease, but I don't make fun of them when they miss comments. Because it was like Nerdy asked me about 4 times tonight, was I going to get on YouTube or Twitch? And it was like the only one he actually saw was the one where I basically said, what was it? I'm going to sabotage YouTube from the inside. But he's like, he missed about 3 or 4 that it basically said, I'm the absent-minded professor tonight, and then I'll be Buddy Love on Saturday. So it was kind of like, for those of you that don't stream with a lot of comments, it's not as easy as you think it is. It is not as easy as you think it is. That's one reason I do appreciate when we get the honest people that basically said so-and-so got an answer before me. Well, it wasn't that cryptic. It was just slightly cryptic. It was only slightly cryptic. Now, if you really want me to get confusing, we'll start talking in Sanskrit and we'll make up some foreign language and nobody will understand a thing. Then we'll talk cryptic. Unless we were talking about Scrabble. Scrabble's always cryptic. Scrabble and camouflage. Scoliosis. They have a shot for that, just so you know. They have a shot for scoliosis. Nope, obedience school is already off Crucial. So we are down to 1 school phrase. Alexa, what remains on the timer?
You have 1 timer, a 35-minute timer with about 13 minutes left.
Alright, so you guys got 13 minutes to come up with the last item on list number 1. So there's only 1 left, which means now I only have 1 word I actually have to look for. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome those of you that are here, all 36 of you. 36,000 of you, as GQ Smooth would like to say. Welcome to List Wits. We are the one, the only live interactive game show. We come to you live from YouTube on Wednesdays, Twitch on Saturdays. And basically, we're trying to set a schedule of sorts in terms of what we're going to actually do per show. Ooh, there we go. I needed that. Basically, what we're going to do is every show is going to be the 4-letter word and at least 1 list. The Wednesday shows will either be nothing but lists and little mini games, or 1 list and the game of Countdown. Just depends on how generous I am feeling. I like the finishing school would have been a good one to sneak in, because I don't think anybody used that one previously. Finishing school would have been a really good one. And basically on the Wednesday shows, we're basically limiting our prize giveaways to some of the smalls, unless you can get the vault. The Saturday show, which we want you guys, please make sure you follow us on Twitch. It's List Wits, all 1 word, and basically everything in the prize pile is available on the Saturday show. You still have to play, you still have to watch, you still have to play, you still have to win. But we're going to try to go back to the Saturday process of a list, a closed game, and an open game in some order. That's what we're going to try for. We're not going to guarantee it every Saturday, but that's what we're going to try for. So that means basically 2 larger prizes will go out pretty much every Saturday, and a couple of smalls, and all small prizes on Wednesdays. And yes, Nerdy, I will try to package them better as much as we can. Just because I know he likes to make fun of me because he got an acrylic, not glass, by the way. Nope, not school dunce. Ow. I still have to like reposition Marvin because I gave him a new chair and the new chair is a little wider than I would like. No, it is acrylic, trust me. It looks like glass, but it is acrylic. But I do have to actually go out and pick up some more boxes today. See, the problem is, it used to be I'd go over to the Container Store and I could pick up boxes like really, really small that I could put like individual stuff in. I can't pick those up anymore. The Container Store basically quit selling their weird shaped, their lesser sold shaped boxes. And Office Max never sold them. Walmart never sold them. Kmart never sold them. So it's like I only have one shop left that sells off-size boxes. And that's like a 35-minute drive for me to get to. 35 minutes to go pick up some boxes. So that's going to be a nightmare in itself. A soul box. If you can fit my soul in a box, Dr. Jekyll, I'll be impressed. So again, ladies and gentlemen, we are looking for school phrases. We are down to one phrase that contains the word school in it. And like I said, I don't have a timer on this one because I goofed and I hit the wrong button and I erased my timer. And if you can find that one word, you might be fortunate enough to be one of our winners tonight. School for Scoundrels. That would be the reverse finishing school. Speaking of schools, has anybody watched The Gifted yet? I am just curious. Because I'm ashamed to admit I have not watched any of Star Trek's Discovery yet. And I missed The Gifted yesterday. I think it was yesterday. And I'm ashamed to say that I did miss it. It's not like I have faith in ABC to get a comic book show right. God knows they've blown them before and they'll blow them again. But I will say this is one of those ones that has my interest. Alright, so we are looking for one school phrase. And I can understand this being the last one. I really can. Gifted ostrich? No, but if you have a gifted ostrich, I'd be interested. No, it's supposed to be the X-Men before, like basically the very start of Professor Xavier's school when they're all kids. At least that's the way the promo read. And it, like I said, I don't have faith in ABC, but I'm kind of interested in seeing how they do with it. Because I got a feeling ABC jumped on the superhero TV series a little too late. I really do. You got Netflix, you got everybody on CW. So it's kind of one of those where I think ABC jumped in and they blew it completely. Yeah, if I was given an ostrich, Hell yes, I'd be interested. Of course, I don't think my village would let me keep it. They would probably say, that falls in the you can't keep this at your house thing. Plus, I hear they're kind of mean. They're kind of mean, so probably not the best thing to have around the house. Oh, and this is just a personal question. And because I kind of like Nerdy's explanation where he said if it fell in his lap sort of thing. But am I the only person that is not interested in these retro mini consoles? I kind of feel like that because like I said, I had a PC that had the emulator for pretty much everything on it. I still actually have it, but the motherboard kind of blew up because it was like a really old computer. And I'm like, why would I spend X amount of dollars because Nintendo told me to when I could just go get the ROMs and play them that way? Like I said, it was one of those where it's just like, hey now, the day they make the mini Genesis, I'm just going to pull out the real one and hook that one back up. Of course, I think I only had like 3 games to the Genesis because it was like, I bought the Genesis when I was like when I was doing fast food. So it was like, that's all I ever had the money for was like 1 or 2 games for it. I'm trying to think, who's Leicester? Which one's Leicester? I can't remember which one Leicester is. But yeah, I still have like 2 old PS3s, and I got my Genesis, and I actually found my Commodore 64. And unfortunately, either the power chip went out or the video chip went out. I'm not sure which. And it's kind of like, I really, really want to find somebody that could actually fix it, just so I could have one that was working. Alexa, timer.
For how long?
Alexa, what remains on the timer?
You have 1 timer, a 35-minute timer with about 3 minutes left.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're down to 3 minutes. Oh, dude, fatality. I had the VIC-20, I had the 64, I had a friend that had the 128. I bought the Amiga 500, which I think I still have boxed up somewhere. And it was basically, Commodore was the shiznit. 2 aphasia, there are 2 left. Alright, we're down to 3 minutes. So we're going to throw a hint out there for you. And I'm going to say it's a controversy. Jumpman and Wizardry. Those for the Commodore were the greats. Jumpman, Wizardry, Impossible Mission, Barge Tale. Those were my 4 favorite Commodore games. Alright, so again, number 10 is controversy. We'll say, because I hate using this word when I'm doing this training, controversy and political. And it is not school shooting, and it is not school prayer. That's because we're making his head meat hurt. But yeah, let's see. I'm trying to remember because I love the Olympic Games on the Commodore. How did I get on Commodore? Oh yeah, because of the computers. And the ROMs and all that stuff. So yeah, like I said, it honestly doesn't make any sense to me. You can go get the ROMs for nothing, and I get it. It's the nostalgia factor. Nope, not school paddling, not boobies in school. Alright, so political controversy. There we go, V-Dub! Finishing it off with school vouchers. School vouchers was what we were looking for. So yeah, like I said, I honestly don't get it. I really, really don't get it. Alright, ladies and... Alexa, end timer.
35-minute timer canceled.
Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, with that, the school voucher was one of those things where you could actually choose to go to a school that wasn't in your district. It was one of those where they were trying to find a way to get students to really good schools, and it was one of those things where they said it basically forced the bad schools to step up their game, or they were going to lose all their students to other schools. So it was a government thing. It was basically you get a school voucher that could go to anywhere. Yeah, it's kind of like money for school. It's kind of like money for school. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, whoops, I think I hit the wrong, I don't remember if I put the price choice in here. It is time to find out, well, like I said, my chat is kind of iffy, Angela, so let me see if it's in here. Actually, I know my chat's iffy because it won't even do a single search. It will not do a single search at all. Yeah, it's about to freeze up my web page again. And like I said, it's one of those where, like I said, I got to get off the edge and get everything back. I got to get everything back over on Firefly. All right, so you guys swear she said it before. I'm going to take y'all's word for it. Because right now I can't confirm it. I cannot confirm it at the moment because my frickin' Alright, give me a minute, guys. I am going to do a quick browser change while we're waiting. Alright, so with that, let's see what we've got. Alright, we have DMK with 1, Sea Chicken with 1, Show with 1, Yoda with 2, Angela with 2, Speed Demon with 1, Fallen with 1. So behind one of these 10 items is the prize. Twitch 7, YouTube 41. No. Like I said, it's Edge versus Firefox. It's Edge versus Firefox. Yeah, I got you in here, Faye. Did I not say your name? Yeah, I got you, because yours was the first one I got. Yours was the first one I got. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to find out if Yoda and her obedience school trained the board to give her a prize. Oh, look at that! Yoda right off the bat. Yoda, congratulations. You are our prize winner. Just like that. And again, I had no idea. I just picked one. I do not know where the answers are. They are totally randomly selected. Alright, bear with me 1 minute. Like I said, I'm trying to get this thing. You gotta find the Edge program. There it is. And I gotta make a quick swap of my browsers. Like I said, I know the Firefox browser doesn't crash when I'm on YouTube. George, we will be finding out in 1 minute. We got to go through the game till we can get to the treasure chest and everything else. All right, so this is going to take an extra second. Come on, switch browsers. Alright, Yoda, with that, my dear, we gotta get you over to your treasure chest. What do you mean you could do, Aaron? I will explain everything here in a few seconds again for those of you that just joined in. Chrome is pretty much Edge. It's like they're pretty much the same thing for the most part. They just gave it like different names for the most part. Of course, that's why the show's Absent-Minded Professor Mondays. Alright, let me get over down to the chat window. And pray that works a little better than it should. No guarantees, but like I said, it's one of the problems with having a Dell. And I still do have to make more room in the studio. I really, really do. Yeah, pretty much so. And like I said, about the only reason I use it is because that's what it constantly defaults to for a couple of other things that I need it for. Yeah, it wasn't showing up in my chat, but oh well. I had somebody say otherwise. Pretty much. No, you go to the text-based browsers, the links browsers. Alright, Yoda. With that, my dear, you get to choose a box between, or a treasure chest, between 1 and 145. Somebody put him in timeout. I try to be generous, folks, with people coming in to plug their stuff, but I'm even harsher than Nerdy when it comes to people not doing anything. All right, Yoda going to go with treasure chest number 75, right there in the middle of the board on the right hand side. And for Yoda, she is claiming dun, 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 the Strike Gundam model. Bear with me as I get to it, because I know exactly where this is. Yoda seems to be getting my creative ones. Yoda seems. How you doing, Aaron? Yoda seems to always be getting all the ones that have to be put together. So Yoda is getting, and just so you can see it, Yoda, this is what she actually looks like. And it is there in its entirety. But Yoda is now claiming Strike Gundam. Actually, Strike Gundam Seed. But yeah, I can't even remember where I picked this one up, to be honest with you. Aaron, yes you can. The lists are always open to everybody. Do I have anything going out to Yoda in this current batch? Fallen. Mark. Sea Chicken. No, I don't. So I don't actually have anything going out to you yet, Yoda, for this batch. Which means I need more paper. Yoda Dream Girl gets the Strike Gundam model. And you guys bear with me for 1 second, because I bounce in and out of the camera screen. My prize pile, my award table really needs to get drained soon. It really does. I have so much stuff back there. It's only going to 6 people, but the table's like full because Show's got the one big box and the Sea Chicken's got the one big envelope. All right. All right, with that, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for me to take a quick voice break. What, the Doc Ock figure won't stay together? See, well, like I said, that's one of those where I didn't really know much about them. So it may actually be a problem with the design. So it's one of those where the design those designs may be iffy like that. Alright, bear with me 1 minute, guys, because I have to write some stuff down on here. And I still need to sort a ton of stuff. No. I'm not blaming the ground. I'm blaming my very, very disorganization. Try rolling different papers. Okay. Like I said, my bar right now looks like a jungle gym of stuff at the moment. But yeah, for those of you that don't know, basically Yoda has won. How many things have you won, Yoda? 3 or 4? But it's basically almost everything Yoda wins is either a model or a put together figure or a puzzle or something of that sort. Not counting the card set that Paige got. Because, yeah, the funny thing was, it was one day I went out and I'd actually bought some new prizes. And Yoda basically got one of the prizes the day I had bought it. And it was the Dominion game. So I ship it out to her. She gets it almost as quick as the ones that get to Fallen. Because Fallen's the one that almost always gets his first. Is the day after she got it, I get this message on Instagram. I'm not happy. Paige is kicking my butt at this game. It was absolutely priceless. It was like you could just see the venom dripping. It's like, I want to win this game against her at least once. But yeah, if you guys check out the Twitch account, ever since we started back on Twitch in June, in the left-hand column, there's a list of what people have won, and we try to keep the photographs kind of up to date. If you check out the Instagram account, listed right down there, you guys will see pretty much every prize that has ever been bought for this, some of which has been awarded, some of which has not been awarded. But right now there are 293 prizes in the prize pile somewhere. Well, like I said, the worst part is the next set of stuff I buy I can't buy for you guys. Then all the stuff I'm buying next is actually going for the November Rocket League tournament. So again, before I forget, please make sure you follow Nerdy Effect on Instagram, the Nerdy Effect, and he actually has a monthly Rocket League tournament. October is Buttercup, and then November we're actually sponsoring. It's the Wits Cup. And the November one, I'm actually going out and I'm actually finding, and it's going to be mostly die-cast cars that will be going out to the 3 winning players on the team. Right now, there's one decent-sized die-cast car, a bunch of Hot Wheels, and 2 replica Soapbox Derby cars. But the only way you guys can win those is you got to sign up for Nerdy's Rocket League tournaments, and you have to sign up for the November one when he gets to it, which won't be until November. I'm trying to make sure I got my numbers right because I don't want to actually interrupt the slideshow. I think that one, I think sign up starts on the 16th-ish, give or take, and then the tournament's on the 22nd or 23rd. So yeah, I am trying to put together boxes for those. And like I said, the MVP box will be the largest, and then the other 2 will be the regulars. Well, Aaron, if you don't have Instagram, catch him on YouTube Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, unless he's having one of those really busy days or time periods where he can't broadcast. Trust me, it is totally worth it. Speaking of totally worth it, please make sure you guys watch Dr. Jekyll tomorrow. He is doing, for the first time ever, a scripted show. I know, it's scary. Just thinking that Dr. Jekyll is doing things by a script. It's basically, when I've gotten on his show, I would send him a skeleton script, and he's like, just whatever happens, happens. But tomorrow he is actually doing a scripted show from you guys, where you guys are basically going to drive the show. I'm terrified. I'm going to admit that. I am terrified. Okay, patient inspired. Well, they still write scripts. So you write script, doctors write script for patients, so the patients are writing the script for the doctor this time. Okay, the 25th. Alright, yeah, that sounds right. That sounds right. Like I said, I knew it was somewhere in the 23rd to 25th range. So because hopefully I'll have the budget for the next toy show. Because basically that's what I'm going to be doing, is I'm basically going to be loading up on Rocket League prizes next toy show. Because I do know 3 prizes I want to put in, but I got to find some that I like. I got to find some that I do like, which is the hard part. But yeah, like I said, the one thing that I prided myself on with Wits was I went out of my way, to put together a show, not a stream, not a live broadcast or a live cast. The idea was to put together a show. And if it weren't for Nerdy, if it weren't for Al Diggy, I never would have done it. And then you got Moneymaker. Moneymaker's more of a stream though, so I'll have to back off a little on that. You got Dr. Jekyll, Spaceman Steve, Public Access Channel 66, Nerdy, Dr. Jekyll, myself. I have so much stuff in my way now. Setting everything where I like it is not easy. That's alright, I got Marvin back here, although, yep, my co-host is kind of falling asleep. DMK, I'm getting ready to do the second list for the night. This is basically my quick break moment. To get myself kind of psyched up for list number 2 and the second prize of the evening. Well, DMK, you gotta remember, this one isn't a prize puzzle. This is just something to give me a chance to reload on the adult beverage. And get myself going. Interlude conduct. It sounds like a wrestling trophy. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And I don't remember who gave it specifically, but we were looking for the Three Stooges for this one. Crucial actually got that one early. And so it was the Three Stooges that we were looking for this edition of What's My Line. So nicely done, Crucial. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with that, it is time for list number 2. And for list number 2, we have a 20-minute timer. Alexa, start 25-minute timer.
25 minutes, starting now.
And for list number 2, we are looking, so Aaron, basically all you have to do is come up with words and phrases that fix this topic. Blue films. We are looking for words and phrases that contain the word blue. Now, I'm going to be honest with you, just to warn you guys, this is one where it does break the rules because there are some plurals in here. It does break the rules because there are some plurals in here. And if I had to pick one, I'm gonna say number 1 will be the hardest one. Oh, let's see who gave me it first. John was first with Blue Velvet. John Murphy. Blue screen, Sea Chicken with Blue Hawaii. Lazy with Blue Lagoon. Blue Crush, Lady Sings the Blue, Blue Songbird. Blue Monday, Blues Brothers, Your Boy Blue, Blue Sky, Hill Street Blues, Blue Moon, not there, Blue Jasmine, Deep Blue Sea is a good one, but not what we're looking for. Blues Clues, not there. Crucial, I think was the first, let me make sure. Crucial with Blue Thunder. That blue stuff from Breaking Bad. Doesn't quite work. Now, I'm going to warn you guys, the Liquid Lola, ladies and gentlemen, that is my music director. That's what I call her. She is the lady that is responsible for the theme song you guys hear at the start of the film, or the show. Now, I'm going to warn you, a couple of these are going to be a little older. So you've been warned. So again, we are looking for movies that contain the word blue. That's right, it's my Wonder Woman. I'm claiming her. Blue Jasmine, not there. Yes, blue theme. The blue theme tonight. So again, we are looking for movies that contain the word blue in them. And like I said, I will warn you, a lot of these are probably a little bit older. There are a couple of plurals. I'm going to warn you about that. Anything blue is for Lola. Anything that comes in blue. And I think I'm going to stick it to the bait. Blue Steel, not there. My Blue Heaven, not there. Born to be Blue. I'm tongue-tied. Nope, no Blues Brothers, because Blues Brothers was just a little too obvious. Blues Brothers was just a little bit too obvious. That's why they didn't quite make the cut. The problem is I have one movie in here I don't remember where this came from. Lazy with Bluebeard. So Lazy with two of them on the board. Varsity Blues didn't quite make it. The Blue Planet. I have one movie, I don't remember anything about it. I'm gonna have to go look something up here in a second for clues, because it's kind of scary when I forget to put notes. Let's see what else we had. Blue in the Face, no. Behind the Blue Door, Blue Rain. Red, White, and Blue. Hello, Moneymaker. So how was your mobile thingamajigger? How was your mobile Madden thing? Because I know you've been getting pretty popular with that one. Now here's the worst part. I actually sat up all day yesterday and watched your show. I didn't comment because I don't comment the phone calls. I must have stepped away for the 420 thing because I totally drew a blank. I totally drew a blank on the 420 thing, and I can't remember. Oh, John, thank you. I don't have to give a clue for this one. That's the one movie on my list I couldn't remember a thing about. Was the Blue Max. I couldn't remember a damn. I mean, it's there. It had to come from. It had to come from something, and I just couldn't remember what it was. Everything else, I think I can remember fairly well. Everything else on there I can remember. I know, it's like, because I was down here, and I was basically, I came down specifically to watch the entire show, and I'm guessing I had to step away, because you cracked the 420 joke, and I'm like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Oh, Aphasia taking a patch of blue. with a patch of blue. Yeah, it was a 40 fighter film made in the 60s, and like I said, I couldn't remember why I couldn't remember it. For whatever reason, it was like, what am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? But yeah, I'm like, I know I was here for pretty much the entire thing, and either I got sidetracked cleaning the studio, or I basically turned off my head meat for like 20 or 30 minutes. I couldn't remember what it was. I will say somebody's got to learn to spell it right. Because these are titles, you got to be a little closer on the spelling than what somebody just put in. Just to warn you guys. And believe it or not, the one that was misspelled was the reason this list actually started. Because it happened to come up on... Okay, I got you. Because like I said, I was drawing a blank and I couldn't remember why. Well, that's twice you've been what's the word? I don't want to say conned. You've been pranked on prank phone calls. That's twice you've been pranked on prank phone calls that I can think of. So yeah, I may have been cleaning the studio and I missed it. Let's see. So again, we've got 2 plurals left, just to warn you guys, and 1 that is not. I know I don't have to. I like it. And like I said, I tuned him out or something. I tuned him out at some point apparently. And it was like, what am I forgetting? That's true. It is the easiest way to kind of troll you back. It really is. No, I only lie about when I might change the words. I only lie about when I might change the words. Because, yeah, like I said, the lack word I think I have used previously. It was one of those where... I kind of like... knew I had used it. And I kind of had to say that I didn't use it before. And I got to thinking, I'm like, why should I say that? That's up to me. I can use puzzles over if I like. Yoda getting number 7. It is Biloxi Blues with Matthew Broderick, Paul Simon, and I'm trying to remember who else. It was actually shot on Keesler. Parts of it were actually shot on Keesler Air Force Base. And I know that because that's where I used to live, was down in Biloxi, or in that general area. So we have 1 left that is definitely a plural, and 1 that is not. And I'm going to say nobody has been close on the non-plural one. Nobody's been close on the non-plural one. Actually, I don't think anybody's been close on either of them. So again, we are down to 2 blue movies. And to the 22,000 of you that are there, yes, I'm stealing one from GQ Smooth. Welcome to List With, ladies and gentlemen. We are the one, the only live interactive game show. Wednesday nights we come to you live from Twitch. Wednesday nights we come to you live from YouTube. It is List Space Wits. And on Saturday nights, we come to you from Twitch. So please make sure you guys follow us on Twitch. It is Wits, all one word. And the reason I say follow is because, again, my very good friend, I consider him a very good friend, is Nerdy. Once we get to 100 followers on Twitch, he's giving away something out of his own collection. Whether it's something new, something old, something borrowed, something blue, you never know. Although that might mean you have to marry Nerdy. That would be interesting. But I think we are at 93 viewers. And like I said, I will be honest, I want to kind of push everybody off of YouTube over to Twitch. Because I do want to get off of the YouTube broadcast because, again, Twitch is much more friendly to me in terms of what I can do. It's much more friendly in terms of tech support. The pictures come in a lot clearer because I actually think Twitch broadcasts in 1080 and YouTube caps out at 720. Well, Pageant Blue is already there, George, right up here at the top. So again, we are looking for 1 blues and 1 blue film. That's all that's left on the board. And again, the two right now, the Wednesday night episodes, only if you dress as Fish Stick. The Wednesday night episodes, we give away a couple of small prizes. And if you're lucky enough to get the 4-letter word in the vault, you might get the vault. The Saturday episode is basically everything in the prize pile could possibly be won. Everything in the prize pile could possibly be won on Saturday. All right, so let me make sure I haven't. Let me make sure I haven't missed one. So again, we are looking for films that contain the word blue. And again, I kind of broke my rule tonight for the films because films are very specific. As you can see, normally I would not include plurals, but I will tell you right now, one of these is a plural. So one of them is blues, and one is blue. So that is what we are looking for. We're looking for a blue film and a blues film. And again, I'm not going to tell you which is which. I'm not going to give you any hints until that timer hits all zeros. And while you guys are getting some guesses in, I really thought the plural one would have been gotten by now. Nope, not Blues Brothers. Dr. Jekyll's already yelled at me about not using that easy one. Like I said, I thought that one was just a little too easy. I thought Blues Brothers was a little bit too easy. Why do I think this thing's been shuffling the same 2 songs over and over? Either that or every time I listen it's doing the same 2 songs. Nope, it's shuffling them. Kind of weird. Let me find. So just as an example, I'll use this one for the example. Just at the moment. So just as an example, for instance, we have the Vision print. This is the actual print, and this is actually one of the smalls. So there are some decent smalls in there. But for instance, the pops would be definitely limited to would be limited to the Saturday show. A lot of the 12-inch figures are definitely limited to the Saturday show. Again, until we get everybody going with us over to Twitch. That's my goal. So if you guys don't have a Twitch account, please get a Twitch account. Follow us on Wits. And then you can watch us on mobile. You can watch us on PC. You can watch us on the PS4. You can watch us pretty much any way on Twitch. Yeah, but there are some that are just kind of there, Dr. Jekyll. Even I will admit that. Such as... Where is it? I gotta find it. Or find one of them. For example, it's kind of just there. It's the Toy Story figure from the McDonald's set. So that's actually in the smalls. But as an example, and I'm gonna make sure I get the right one. I'm only going to pull out one bag. I'm only going to pull out one bag, so for instance, this is half of the Psycho Circus, Kiss Psycho Circus. These are only available on the Saturday episode at the moment. And it is the entire set. And then there are some, I don't know if I have them in the smalls or the larges. So it's kind of like, all right, show, have yourself a good one, my friend. I don't know if he's in the smalls or the larges. I honestly don't. This is the Toy Biz Apocalypse figure. I honestly don't know which one he's in. So it's like I do have prizes that could be pretty much anywhere. Alright, we are down to 30 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And we are looking for two blue films. And if we don't get it in the next 30 seconds and we start giving out hints until Alexa says otherwise, then I start throwing out lots of hints. And I have not seen either one of these. Alright, we are at all zeros. Hint number one, and I will tell you right now, this involves the plural version, involves a famous rock star. It involves a famous rock star. And number two, you probably know the song better than the movie. You probably know the song better than the movie. George, if you're talking about the artwork, you got to talk to... Where I don't see him on the channel at the moment. He might still be here. You got to talk to one of my viewers who actually sent that to me. There he is. That is from this man right here. It's probably the best thing I have gotten that is not a prize from anybody. Alright, so you got to remember, again, one of these involves a rock star. One of these, you know the song better than the movie. But the movie is about the composer of the song. And again, one of these is a plural, one of these is a singular. So one of them is blues, and one of them Disney. Disney music. We'll put it that way. I don't want to say Disney because I don't want to confuse anybody in thinking a Disney film. There was a very popular song that was used in a Disney film. One of these involves a very popular, hip gyrating, pelvis thrusting, cheeseburger eating rock star. Now, if you can't figure out which rock star from that, I'm going to worry about you. I'm trying to think of what other hints I can give. Yeah, Star Wars for the rock star. Nope. So who was the... Lazy knows who the rock star is, but it's not the right movie. He's got another one. And again, number 6, if you know Fantasia, okay, this song was in Fantasia and it had this song in it. The song is there we go, Lazy getting number 4, the GI Blues. It was basically, for those of you that don't know, the Army actually tried to use that as a recruitment film at one point because they knew how popular Elvis was, and they figured if we can get Elvis to kind of like say, I'm in the Army, they would get a lot more people in the Army. Alright, so we are down to number 6. So again, your clues are Fantasia, song, biographic movie, 1945, I think. Let me look. Yep, 1945. Alexa, stop timer. There we go. Fallen, finishing it off. Rhapsody in Blue. And that is pretty much my favorite of the Fantasia movies, is the Rhapsody in Blue. And it's basically, for those of you that don't know, is basically when they drew Rhapsody in Blue, it is literally, and I can't remember where I learned this, I want to say it's off the DVD. It's basically the entire drawing, or the entire film, is one line throughout the entire film. It is literally one line that has just been stretched out and drawn throughout the entire film, and then they colored it in afterwards. Alright, so with that, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what we got. We got Lazy with 3, John Murphy with 2, Aphasia with 1, Fallen with 1, Yoda with 1, Sea Chicken with 1, and Crucial with 1. Alright, so with that, let's load this up and find out who is going to be winning the small prize number 2 tonight. And normally I do whoever has the most first, but since Yoda took board number 1, I figure we need to find out if Yoda is claiming both boards. Even though she had problems spelling Biloxi, and Dr. Jekyll threw the obvious hint out at her, let's find out if the Biloxi Blues by Neil Simon is our prize winner. Oh, it is not. So Yoda, it's one prize for you tonight. Alright, now we turn our attention to Lazy, who had 3 of them. So we got to do 2 of Lazy's right off the top of my head. And we're going to do the one that made Brooke Shields America's sweetheart for a little while. We're going to look and see if things get a little skimpy in the Blue Lagoon. Oh, no luck for you there, Lazy. But you still got another chance. And I'm going to take off one of the more obscure films. We're going to take off our Bluebeard the Pirate. Is Bluebeard protecting the treasure chest? No treasure chest with Bluebeard. You're kidding, we'll wait for you. Alright, so Lazy down to 1. That means John Murphy. We turn our attention to you, my friend. PS4, George. And John Murphy. We're going to turn our attention to Blue Velvet, which surprised me it was the first one to come off. I really thought Blue Hawaii or Blue Thunder was going to be the first one to come off. Is Blue Velvet a nice soft winner for John? Oh, no luck there. Which means Aphasia, Fallen, Sea Chicken, Lazy, Crucial, and John Murphy each have a 1 in 6 chance of winning right now. And we're going to start with Lazy, because again, we started the whoever had the most and work our way back down. Lazy going with the the GI Blues. And is the prize winner the GI Blues? Oh, no luck for Lazy on this one. All right, Lazy, no luck for you tonight. Hey, NorCal, how you doing, my friend? And we turn our attention to the Blue Max. Did the Blue Max punch his way to a prize for John Murphy? No, the player slot is not the prize winner slot. Oh, sorry about that, John. And now, that means we are down to Aphasia, Sea Chicken, Fallen, and Crucial. And we're going to start with... Let's start with Sea Chicken. We've done one Elvis movie. Let's just get Elvis off the board. Let's go with Sea Chicken's Blue Hawaii. Oh, no prize for Sea Chicken. I'm trying to think. As far Fallen, let's just do yours since we got a pile for you right now. Let's go find out if Rhapsody in Blue adds to your pile. Is Rhapsody in Blue our prize winner? Oh, it is not. That means the prize will either go to Aphasia or Crucial. One of the two of you is going to be claiming a treasure chest. Is it a patch of blue? 50-50 shot, ladies and gentlemen. It is Aphasia. Aphasia claiming the small prize. Nicely done. So congratulations, Aphasia. That is going to you. So I don't think I have your name on anything recent, so bear with me. See what happens when you finally show back up for a show, Aphasia? Yeah, for those of you that don't know, Aphasia is kind of making fun of me because Aphasia was having Twitch issues. So basically for about 3 months, Aphasia wasn't able to watch the show. Because we were kind of joking about that earlier on to start the show tonight. So congratulations, Aphasia. As Aphasia is getting one of the treasure chests tonight. And number 75 is already off the board, Aphasia, just to let you know, because I have not re-randomized the treasure chests. So aphasia, with that, we need a number between 1 and 145. And again, number 75 is already off. All right, aphasia going with everybody's favorite number. Aphasia, a few people seem to like this number for some crazy reason. I think it's because you might be perverts. Aphasia going to go with number 69. And behind treasure chest number 69 is the Havoc figure. Oh, let me make sure I get the right one because I can never remember which one's Havoc's. Oh, I'm not giving out Havoc. Because I've actually given out a few Build-A-Figures. Actually, I think I gave out Havoc already. Let me look. Hold on. Bear with me 1 minute, Aphasia. I think Havoc already went out. I think Havoc already went out. See, that's the one problem with so many prizes. I lose track of what does and doesn't go out. I honestly do lose track of what does get shipped out and what doesn't. Yeah, I think Chris got Havoc. I think Chris got Havoc already. Because I think Havoc went out in my last batch. Alright, so unfortunately, you got to pick again. I apologize. Havoc did go out. I think that went out to Chris 2 weeks ago. At least I shipped him out 2 weeks ago. And the reason I say that is because I kind of remember I almost lost one of the extra pieces. Because I was pulling it out and it almost fell out and I had to catch it. So yeah, I do apologize for that. Alright, so let's get rid of 75 as well. Sorry about that, Aphasia. That was my goof. And like I said, it's one of those where I have so many things I have to actually go out and I've got to remember to like update the prize list like almost immediately after the show, and if I forget, I will miss something. Because yeah, I got the two Brother Voodoo ones over there, and I think that's where I goofed. Is because I took the two Brother Voodoos off the pile, and not thinking, I'm thinking, okay, those are the only two I gave away. And I did forget about the Havoc one going out. So yeah, I do apologize for that. So with that, I gotta have you pick another one. And we gotta pray I actually took that one out of the prize pile with it was one. Or pray that I didn't forget to take any more out. Well, the worst part is I could reshuffle them, and then you could pick 69 again. But if I did that, then we could end up drawing Havoc again, or Yoda's thing. No, Aaron picked 21. This will be the last one tonight, George. Is basically we basically give out one shot at the vault every night, and we try to give out a minimum of 2 prizes. Oh, I do have a list. I have a list of what's not won. I just kind of forget, because if you go on the Twitch list, actually that's probably where it is. No, I know Aphasia's still here. Because I almost guarantee if I go over to the Twitch list, it'll have the Havoc figure. And then for whatever reason, I just forgot to take it off the prize list. Aphasia! Is that what it is? Actually, I know what it is. He's looking for the murder note, so he's like he can kill me. Let me go look. Alright, this is weird. It's not even on my... Yeah, Chris got it back on the 23rd. Yeah, that's my bad. Because I'm looking at... Because I try to list everybody's winner on the Twitch page, just in case I actually have to go back and look. That's alright. I'm in no rush. Well, I goofed and the Havoc figure was already off the board. The Havoc figure was already off the board. I forgot to take it out of the list of treasure chest. So I need you to re-pick. The funny thing is, I think everything else that was in the smalls did get taken out. Oh, look at this! I just picked it up. I just showed it off. Not thinking it was going to get claimed. This always seems to happen. Every so often, I must be semi-psychic. I will pick up something and show it off, and it will actually be the prize that gets claimed. Now, just so you guys can see how tall this thing is, that's the size of this thing. So, Aphasia, congratulations, my friend. That is the Vision print from the Avengers movie. And no, this one is not signed. I can't even remember where I got this. I know I had picked up this one, Black Widow, and somebody else, and I think the other two had already been... I'd already given away a couple of them. Oh no, wait, no, Nerdy. I already know which one you're wanting. Ugh. These are the ones you're waiting for. These are the ones you're trying to win, my friend. I already know that. The problem is those are all in the those are all in the bigs, because that's a set. Those are the ones I know Nerdy is like, I want. And just to make him really want them, I'll keep Raphael in the front. Those are the ones I know Nerdy's interested in. Which reminds me, I still have to go to the comic book shop and finish off some of those sets that you had sent me, so I can put those in the prize pile. Because yeah, like I said, I have to pick up I think I have to go pick up like 3 comic books to finish off a couple of the sets that Nerdy had sent me to add to the prize pile. Not counting the ones I keep for myself, which aren't that many, surprisingly. Alright, bear with me 1 minute, guys. So I actually have to go, now I do have to go pick up some new boxes because that is not getting shipped in any envelope. Alright, I'm going to drop that in the slide cover so I don't misplace it. Alright, I apologize for stepping in front of the camera. Normally I don't, but I do have so much stuff back here I got to get it straightened out. But ladies and gentlemen, it is 9:55, so we have been streaming for 2.5 hours, or almost 2.5 hours, and I want to thank you guys for joining us. It's one of these things that I've always said and I will always continue to say. It doesn't matter if I got 1 person on the show or 20 people on the show, or if tonight we have 31 people on the show. I'm going to try to give you guys the best damn game show I can give you. It doesn't matter. So when we're doing the Saturday stream on Twitch, if there are only 4 of you on here, I'm going to give you guys the best Twitch show I can give you on Saturday. With me saying that, please guys, please make sure you follow us on Twitch TV at Wits, LISTWITS, all one word. We actually give away a lot bigger stuff. Just as an example, you could win. I'm just going to pull one out. You could win the Constantine Justice League Dark figure. And again, right now, this will only be available as one of the possible prizes on the Saturday episodes. But ladies and gentlemen, with that, I want to thank you guys for joining us. Again, next Wednesday, I will not be here. No ifs, ands, or buts about this. Travel plans, work-related plans, that sort of thing kind of have me tied up next week. Saturday, we will be here this Saturday. Next Saturday, I'm gonna say it's not likely, but I gotta work on my schedule stuff to see what's gonna happen next week. Aaron, Saturday your time, we start about 1 a.m. Greenwich time. It's 7 p.m. Central on Saturday, 1 a.m. Greenwich. Yeah, I'm 98% sure I got that timeline right. It's 6 hours ahead, right? Yeah, because you guys have just done daylight savings time not too long ago. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, again, I want to thank every one of you guys that are on the channel. I want to congratulate Yoda, congratulate Aphasia, and ladies and gentlemen, I really, really do hope to see you guys on Saturday on Twitch. And then with that, like I said, timeline, money-wise, we'll work everything else out. So with that, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wish you guys a good night, and we will hopefully see you guys Saturday. Y'all have a good one now.
Just make sure that you tune in.